Have you ever pondered the Enigma of John Dee, the eminent British mathematician, astronomer, astrologer, and occult philosopher? John Dee has intrigued historians, scholars, and the curious for centuries. The life and works of John Dee present a captivating exploration into the realms of science, the occult, and the British royal court. Born in England in 1527, Dee's early life was marked by an insatiable thirst for knowledge, leading him to the prestigious halls of Cambridge University. His scholarly pursuits spanned a broad spectrum, from mathematics and astronomy to the mystical world of astrology and the occult. Dee's influence was not confined to academia. His reputation as a learned man caught the attention of Queen Elizabeth I, positioning him as a trusted advisor at the royal court. Despite the controversy surrounding his occult practices, Dee's contributions to navigation and cartography played a significant role in shaping Britain's maritime prowess. His legacy, however, is a complex tapestry of scholarly achievements, mystical explorations, and royal intrigues. As we delve deeper into the fascinating life of John Dee, we hope to shed light on the man behind the enigma and his enduring influence on history. Understanding John Dee is the first step towards demystifying the complex and often misunderstood realm of science, the occult, and courtly politics in the Elizabethan era. Welcome to Top Thangs. Step into the mystical world of John Dee, a Renaissance polymath who navigated the realms of magic, scholarship, and imperial politics. From angelic conversations to the quest for the Philosopher's Stone, discover the life of a man who sought to unveil the universe's deepest secrets while advising an empire. At the heart of John Dee's impact is a potent blend of intellectual prowess and mystical curiosity. This unique combination was often the hook that drew the attention of scholars and royals alike, but intellectual prowess alone was not enough. To leave a lasting impact, Dee had to master the art of persuasion, a skill as potent as it is subtle. He used his knowledge and charisma to shape the perceptions of those around him, positioning himself as an indispensable guide in a world fraught with uncertainties. This is the power of persuasion in the hands of a man like John Dee, a potent blend of intellect, charisma, and the intrigue of the unknown that can draw people in and leave a lasting impact. It's a psychological game of chess, with the players often unaware they're even on the board. The power of persuasion is a formidable tool in the hands of individuals like John Dee, often leaving a lasting imprint on the course of history. Early life and education. John Dee was born in 1527 in London. He demonstrated academic genius from a young age, mastering Greek, Latin, mathematics, astronomy, navigation, and more. In 1547, he enrolled at St. John's College, Cambridge, where he immersed himself in arcane studies of alchemy, astrology, and natural magic, while earning his BA and MA degrees. His lecturers and fellow students were impressed by his brilliance. Continental Travels. After Cambridge, Dee journeyed across Europe meeting scholars, studying esoteric texts, and lecturing on Euclid. In 1563 in France, he began using a wax disc called a shoe stone for channeling angels, enhancing his reputation as a magician. Later that year in the Netherlands, landowner Albert Lasky became his patron, funding and participating in Dee's spiritual conferences, trying to unify Europe through occult knowledge. Royal service in England. Returning to England in 1564, Dee joined the court of Queen Elizabeth I as her astrological advisor, using birth charts to guide her reign. He selected Elizabeth's coronation date and became her close confidant for decades as England battled Spain and grappled with religious divides. Dee also helped expand the British Navy and provided geographic intelligence for exploration and colonization that built the empire underpinning England's rise as a global power. Social history offers a lens through which we can understand the appeal of figures like John Dee for the Elizabethan society. His life and work, often shrouded in mystery and intrigue, were more than just the product of a brilliant mind and his esoteric interests. They were, in fact, a manifestation of complex social and historical phenomena. Understanding these dynamics is crucial to comprehending why figures like John Dee rise to prominence, why they maintain their influence, and how they leave an enduring legacy. Through the lens of social history, we begin to see how societal dynamics and the human need for understanding can drive individuals towards figures like John Dee. Dee's angelic conversations. In 1581, Dee began working with a disreputable medium named Edward Kelly holding seances channeling complex teachings from angels about cosmology and the language of creation that Dee transcribed in meticulous diaries. Over 7 years, they generated the book Enochian Magic, based on these revelations. Some contemporary clergy condemned Dee as consorting with evil spirits, although he claimed the practice aligned with his devout Christian faith by uncovering divine mysteries. Pursuit of the Philosopher's Stone. Kelly convinced Dee that the angels required they commence alchemical experiments to produce the Philosopher's Stone that could transmutate lead into gold. They conducted elaborate operations at Dee's Mortlake estate and in Central Europe, interpreting coded alchemical manuals guided by the angels. While unsuccessful at making gold, Dee believed he was working towards spiritual transcendence through alchemy's symbolic processes, rather than mere material wealth. These mystical experiments alienated him from more orthodox thinkers. Rosicrucian Connections. Some historians believe Dee was connected to the mysterious Brethren of the Rosy Cross secret society, possibly serving as their founding figure. The Rosicrucians combined Christianity with Hermeticism, magic, and alchemy. Dee possessed their fabled book of esoteric knowledge, owned a princely tomb matching their descriptions, and traveled in 16th century Rosicrucian circles, though direct evidence is scarce and speculative. Nonetheless, Dee clearly moved in progressive occult milieus. Personal turmoil and final years. In his later life, Dee endured periods of poverty and disempowerment as interest waned in his angular magic. Elizabeth sharply curtailed their contact, Kelly abandoned him after years working together, and mobs destroyed his valued library. Dee repeatedly petitioned Elizabeth for financial support without success. She eventually appointed him warden of Manchester College in 1595. He died poor and embittered in 1608, with his son continuing occult experimentations. Magical legacy. Despite troubled later years, John Dee remains renowned as one of the most learned scholars of the occult sciences during the Renaissance revival of ancient esoteric ideas. He significantly expanded astrology, alchemy, angel summonings, and optics within Christian philosophy, while advising the state on imperial strategy. Dee straddled the blurry line between respectable knowledge seeker and heretical sorcerer. His shadowy angelic language and artifacts continue inspiring esotericism today. Above all, Dee exemplified Renaissance magic's quest to discern divine truths. Latest developments, interconnection of science and magic. John Dee's work exemplifies the Renaissance period's confluence of scientific inquiry and magical practices. As a prominent figure, Dee managed to blend his rigorous training in mathematics with pursuits in alchemy, astrology, and spiritual communication, reflecting a time when these disciplines were not as distinct as they are today. His role as a court advisor to Queen Elizabeth I, coupled with his deep involvement in navigation and exploration, underscores the holistic nature of knowledge during his time. This integration of magic and science was considered more mainstream, illustrating the period's complex intellectual landscape. Smithsonian Magazine. Mathematics and natural magic. Dee's contributions to mathematics, especially his preface to the first English edition of Euclid's Elements, highlight his belief in the universal applicability of mathematical principles across various sciences, including alchemy and navigation. His advocacy for the integration of mathematics into the sciences played a pivotal role in the evolution of scientific methods. This underscores the Renaissance's gradual shift towards empirical inquiry and the use of mathematics as a foundational tool in understanding the natural world. Linda Hall Library. Deciphering alchemical ciphers. Recent research has shed light on a manuscript associated with John Dee and his son Arthur Dee, revealing the complexities of alchemical ciphers. The Decryption of the Marrow of Hermetic Philosophy by Arthur Dee, which purportedly contains the recipe for the Philosopher's Stone, illustrates the intricate relationship between alchemy, cryptology, and the pursuit of esoteric knowledge. This discovery not only provides insight into the Dee family's alchemical experiments, but also highlights the advanced understanding of chemical processes and the symbolic language used by alchemists to conceal their knowledge. Phys.org. The impact of figures like John Dee on their contemporaries and subsequent generations is complex and multifaceted. Delving into the labyrinth of time, we find that the influence of such figures often leaves a profound imprint on history. Dee, in particular, exemplified the Renaissance ideal of a polymath, merging the disciplines of mathematics, astronomy, and alchemy with esoteric and spiritual studies. His efforts to bridge the gap between science and the occult, and his role as an advisor to Queen Elizabeth I, cemented his status as a pivotal figure in the intellectual and political landscapes of the time. Dee's work in navigation and cartography significantly contributed to the age of exploration, influencing the course of maritime ventures and the expansion of the British Empire. Moreover, his extensive writings and diaries provide a window into the interplay between science, magic, and religion in the Renaissance period, offering insight into the cultural and intellectual currents of his time. His legacy, though shadowed by controversy and mysticism, underscores the enduring impact of his quest for knowledge and the exploration of the natural world and its hidden dimensions. Dee's life and work thus continue to fascinate scholars, serving as a testament to the enduring quest for understanding and mastery over the forces of nature and the cosmos. Understanding the influence of figures like John Dee is crucial for developing a comprehensive perspective on history. To truly comprehend the complexity of this task, we must first acknowledge their impact. With this understanding, we can develop a fuller picture of the past and its influence on the present and future. The challenge is immense, but so is the potential for understanding. When we equip ourselves with knowledge and curiosity, we can make a real difference in our understanding of history. With a clear understanding of figures like John Dee, we can better equip ourselves to comprehend the past and its enduring influence on the course of history. John Dee, magician, scholar, and occult advisor to empire. John Dee's life and work offer a unique window into the intersection of science, magic, and politics in the Renaissance. How do John Dee's pursuits reflect the Renaissance era's broader intellectual and cultural currents? What can Dee's life tell us about the changing boundaries between science, magic, and religion during his time? Engage with us in the comments to share your perspectives on John Dee and suggest other historical mysteries you'd like us to explore. Together, let's continue to unveil the hidden narratives that have shaped our understanding of the world. John Dee's legacy as a magician, scholar, and occult advisor leaves us with more questions than answers. Did he unlock the mysteries of the cosmos, or did his quest for knowledge lead him into shadowy realms beyond understanding? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. For more explorations into the enigmatic figures of history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Top Thangs. References: French, Peter J. John Dee, The World of an Elizabethan Magus. New York, Routledge, 2002. Hawkinson, Hawken, Seeing the Word, John Dee and Renaissance Occultism. Lund, Lunds Université, 2001. Parry, Glyn, The Arch-Conjurer of England, John Dee and Magic at the Courts of Renaissance Europe. New Haven, Yale University Press, 2011, Sherman, William Howard. John Dee, The Politics of Reading and Writing in the English Renaissance. Amherst, University of Massachusetts Press, 1995. Sony, Georgi E. John Dee's Occultism, Magical Exaltation Through Powerful Signs. Albany, State University of New York Press, 2004.